Here we are. It's another day in the shop and another day working on my 1940 Dodge. As most of you know, this is my Dodge, the Duke. So what we're doing today is I got all this stuff kind of metal worked and back into primer. The last video we coated the bottom, we did everything. Now we're gonna body work all of this, get in primer because I want to get color sprayed on this firewall so we can set the body back on the chassis. Chassis just sitting here. It's getting kind of dusty, but I need to put the body on because I still have a goal to have that engine fire up. I guess now would be next weekend or before next weekend because I leave for a trip next weekend, not this weekend. Yeah. So that's the goal of this video. We're gonna try to get the firewall painted. We're gonna try to get everything back on the chassis and have it all set up so next week I can worry about getting the engine to fire because that's my main concern. So let's get started on this because I don't have a whole lot of time. The first things first, we're gonna get this thing body worked and all that stuff. I already got it primed. I'm gonna scuff it up because I know this is gonna be a debate for a lot of people, but I do not like putting body filler on bare metal. I like putting that little moisture barrier between there. I like to make sure I have primer or epoxy primer in between it, but yeah. We got it looking pretty good. There's a few little spots I want to come back. I want to make sure this is good. And I got a few little pinholes and some other little spots and stuff. But all in all, it looks pretty good. The only area we're painting is this inner area. But I want to make sure I do a little bit of body work and stuff up here before I put the body on. Because like over here, I don't think I'll be able to get to this very well because we're welding the fender to this area here. So I just want to make sure I can get to this right now. So I just want to make sure I do it, like I said. So there's a few little spots I need to touch up. So I'm going to do those. And we'll go back and we'll hit this with some 220. And then we'll get some primer on this. Let it sit. And tomorrow scuff it up and shoot some color. It didn't need as much body work as I thought it did. So that's a plus. I mean, we're looking good. We are on track, but only one wheel's on the track. So we're okay for now. We're okay. All right, I think that's it. I think that's all we're gonna do for the sanding. Let's go, actually, we're gonna clean this up, get it taped up, get it ready. Then we'll go to the paint booth, get the paint gun, mix up some paint. I think I have some high build primer. I would like to use some high build. That way I can, you know, scuff it off a little bit. Pretty sure I got some high build. But I'm happy with this. And a lot of people say, oh, I could sand an entire car with one sheet of sandpaper. Guys, this is what I used on just the firewall. Now, am I saying I wasted some paper? Yeah, I probably did. But it's okay. I got it done. Okay? Okay. So, like I said, get this in the air. Well, actually, we'll get it cleaned up, get in there, get it taped off. Then we'll go mix up some paint. Some primer, paint, same thing. And get some primer on this thing and see what we missed. Because I'm sure I missed something. Let's see what we got over here in the paint booth. So I have Eastwood primer. What we got here? What is this? That is clear coat. More clear coat. Epoxy primer. I don't think that's a high build though. I have a whole lot of hardener for that. That can't be my only primer I got. It's not enough hardener to do anything. All right, looks like we're doing Eastwood epoxy. It is what it is, it's fine. She's a 1-to-1 mix. So I did a little over the 2 and a little over the 2 to give me a little bit more so I can put it on nice and heavy. Well, let's see how I did. Did I do pretty good? Probably not. Make sure there ain't no moisture in the line. Never know. Well, there it is. I got a little run in it. I knew it was bound to happen because I was putting it on pretty heavy to make sure all the scratches and all that stuff got filled in. But the transition where it's all welded, where I body worked all that, everything, that piece right there, over there, up here where I welded the seam and did that on both sides, did that, body worked this up here, fixed all that up. I think it looks pretty good. Now, we let it sit up. Tomorrow we scuff it and we shoot color. I don't know if y'all know this, but I'm super excited to shoot color on this thing because I want to put it on the chassis. But there you go. I will see y'all tomorrow. So we're back in the shop, but it is not good. It's not good, okay? I let this dry for 2 days. And the primer wouldn't dry. I don't know if my activator's bad or what happened. So I stripped it all down. I had to re-body work most of it because I had to use a thinner and stuff like that to strip it off because it was real gooey. It just, like I said, it wouldn't dry. So I went to a local parts house, not parts house. I went to Tasco, local paint place, and I got good PPG primer. And that's where we're at. As you can see, it's a different color, but it's a high build primer. So that's where we're at. It's actually already dry to the touch. I only sprayed it like an hour ago. So I'm gonna give it about an hour and a half or so to fully dry and degas or whatever the hell they call it. The lady was, when I was talking to her, she's like, well, make sure this goes for about 45 minutes. Scuff it, and we're gonna shoot some color on this thing. But the only bad thing about this is I'm not gonna put the body on this thing today. And my goal is to have the body sitting on it today. That way I can make this video with the body on. That's not gonna happen. So all we're gonna get done is the firewall painted, which kind of sucks, but it is what it is. So hopefully I can get it painted today, get the body on it tomorrow, which this video will be out tomorrow. That's how far behind this put me. But hey, I'm not gonna complain about it no more. I'm not going to. But that's where we're at. So I'll see y'all in a little bit and we'll mix up some paint and we'll shoot some color. All right, we got our tack rag, got everything tacked up, ready to go. I'm really not worried about overspray up that way. It's not a big deal. I'm just worried about it on the black on the bottom. We got all that taped off. We got our paint mixed up. I don't even know if I told you all the color. I can't even remember. The color we are using is cream, okay? It's the same color as the valve covers and the valley pan. I guess the valve covers. Same color as the valve covers. All right, she's sticky. Make sure there wasn't no moisture in my line, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I am so happy that I went with the cream. Holy shnikes. Dude, that looks freaking good. Man, that looks good. I can't whistle. God, that looks so good. I can't wait to see it on the chassis with all the green and stuff. Oh, man. Oh, man. All right, I'm gonna let this dry for a while, and then maybe we'll attempt to put it on the chassis. We'll see how long it takes to dry. I don't know. It might be in next video, so if it is, sorry guys, y'all gotta wait till next time. But if it dries, it'll continue in this video, so wait around to see.